So fun fact, and some of y'all may know this, some of y'all may not,
Or
but
pretend to not know it.
did you know that
Listen.
talking shit about people, gossiping about people, creating group chats about people, sending pictures of people to group chats to roast
Especially
them,
pictures.
all the above, is a form of witchcraft?
Of course it is.
Yes. It is a form of spell work. It is a form of
Your words, casting it against
spell
one another.
casting, okay, with our words, because we know that our words have power, right? Everything we say, everything we put out to the universe echoes in that frequency. So I would just be mindful of that. I don't know who needs to hear that. I'm not saying that said person that you're gossiping about or talking about does not, quote unquote, deserve to be talked about, but just use your words wisely. And even more so if it is somebody that has not done anything to you, okay?
Right.
Somebody minding their business, but you take it upon yourself to just talk mad shit about them, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear that, but just be mindful, okay? Because your words have power. And those of us that are spiritually inclined, we have even more responsibility with our words because we are aware of the power that they carry.
Oh, and to the baddies with a lot of Instagram followers or Twitter followers, but especially Instagram, TikTok, where a lot of people are looking at you and talking about you. You're going to need to step your spiritual protection up, okay?
Thanks.
Especially if you start to notice that every time you go viral, you're having some bad stuff going on in your life. That is not a coincidence. That is because a lot of people are sitting up talking about you and looking at you. All of that is casting a spell, whether they think they're doing that or not. If you have a group chat of people talking shit about you, that's a coven. Okay, those are witches. They may not think of it like that, but it's all energy. Okay, gossip is the oldest form of witchcraft. So what are they doing? Casting spells on you, sitting up there talking about you. You're going to need to amplify the way that you do your spiritual protection. Like I always tell people with your soaps that you shower with, maybe you need to do a ward that you create that sits in your house. You change it out once a week. Something we could talk about in the comments, but you guys have to come up with something in your routine, something, because if you're susceptible and you're seeing that bad things are happening to you every time you announce something good or you end up on TV or you go viral, now something crazy done happen to you. They don't even have to light a candle. It's just a lot of people are looking at you and talking about you at the same time. You're going to have to amplify your spiritual protection because all of that is people casting spells, whether they understand that or not. Oh, and
much as possible, we need to not gossip or speak ill about the people that we despise. And here's why. First, when you gossip about someone that you despise, that means that they are on your mind, okay? And if they're on your mind, you are opening yourself up to be easily, energetically manipulated by them, aka spelled. And second, you and I are out here operating in our royalty. And just like the royal lyrics say, my haters will always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power, period. Drop a crown in the comments if you understand what I'm saying.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So today's video is on gossiping. Gossiping is one of the most powerful witchcraft that you can do. Gossiping is one of the most oldest spell that you could ever speak out of your mouth. So when you decide to cook for your family, right, and one of your girls call you and she got some gossip for you, it's juicy, it's incredible, you cannot wait until after you're done cooking, so you're gossiping over your family's food, what they're about to nourish their body with, you're gossiping with your friends over, you're literally harming.
If someone is lying, they're practicing witchcraft. If someone is cheating, they're practicing witchcraft. If someone is gossiping, they're practicing witchcraft. If someone is manipulating, they're practicing witchcraft. All witchcraft is taking energy and spells and creating an alternate reality that can be seen or unseen. So people will say like lighting a candle and pulling some cards, they call it witchcraft, But if you're walking around lying and gossiping, you got females always talking about the next bitch. She's a witch. Men who sitting around cheating on their women, lying, manipulating. He's a wizard. He's practicing witchcraft because they are casting spells with their mouth and with their actions. They're manipulating. That's what wizards, witches, people who practice dark magic do. So y'all have to start to understand that the last war will be fought in the sky. What that means is that it's fought our minds. So anybody lying to you, they're corrupting your brain cells and your spirit, and you have to get away from those type of energies because the spirit that is living inside of them is demonic. The spirit that is living inside of them is demonic because they're trying to manipulate you against your free will, because if you had accurate information, you may move different. So therefore, they're putting spells on you. Every time he going out cheating with his side chick, he a wizard. Every time your homegirl in your face smiling like she fuck with you but talking about you behind your back, that bitch a witch. Let's be for real.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. You gotta stay away from people that gossip all the time. You gotta stay away from people that talk behind other people's backs. You gotta stay away from that negative energy. Yeah, you gotta stay away from it. Cause it comes to a time where it's like, boom, you talking about them behind their back. You trying to gossip. Okay, what you think they doing behind your back? What you think they doing? I guarantee you they done said something about you to somebody else. They always feel the need to express themselves to somebody about somebody else. Like, no, we not doing that. We not doing that. Take that negative energy on. Take that negative energy on somewhere else. Because, hey, I ain't having it. If a person come to me and gossip to me about somebody else, guess what I do? Oh, okay, why you don't tell them that? Go tell them that. Yeah. And I just walk off. Because it's like, bro, I'm not on that. For real. That's a bad spirit. That is a very bad spirit. And I'm just letting y'all know that right now, man. Don't be around them type people, man. One of one.
The oldest form of witchcraft would be gossip. Someone who intentionally goes out to slander you just so you can look bad in someone else's eyes is evil. That's devious. It's manipulative. But then it makes me think about, what does that say for the people who believe the gossiper? What does that say about them? If you're their friend or you're in their circle and someone from the outside, they know you personally, and someone from the outside can come in and infiltrate that and tell them something about you and they believe them, what does that say about them? Were they just waiting for a moment for someone to say something bad about you because maybe they felt that way or had something about you in their heart anyway? Gossip, the oldest form of witchcraft. Someone can tell a lie and tear you down. It's an attack on your character. It's an attack on your heart. It's an attack on your future. Gossip. People's lives has been destroyed because of a lie. Some people never were able to regain where they came from or what they wanted to do because of a lie. It's gossip. So what does that say about the person that believes what the gossiper is saying about you? What does that say about them? Do they not have critical thinking skills? Do they not know how to think for themselves? Have them seeds planted in their heart already? Did they already have thoughts about you? It's something to think about. What does that say about the person who believes the gossiper when they tell a lie about you, even though they know you? They choose to believe the lie. Gossip has tore apart families. Gossip has tore apart business partners. Gossip has tore down ministries. Gossip has tore down best friends. Gossip has tore down marriages. Gossip, the oldest form of witchcraft, the most devious, sinister, cruel thing that you can do to someone is. So what does the Bible say about gossip? this evil thing. One of the things the Bible say is do not associate with a gossip. In the book of Romans, it let us know that gossip is sin. Scripture also calls gossipers busybodies that speak about things that should not be mentioned. So they gossip about somebody else, you best believe that they're going to gossip about you. And one day, the snake will be revealed. But the thing is, once the snake is revealed, you better not act like you don't see it. Once the snake and the liar is revealed, don't act like you did not see what God showed you. One day, the snake will be revealed, because all things are revealed in God's times. All lies, all slander, all mistreatment, all those things that were purposely set out to destroy you, your character, will be revealed in time. So gossip is the oldest form of witchcraft, so do not gossip. Find something else to talk about. Talk about art, talk about going to the store, talk about the beach, talk about the sky, talk about God, talk about the book you read, talk about hair, talk about jewelry, talk about your children, talk about your house, talking about, you see where I'm going with this? It's so many other things to talk about than to slander someone else. Talk about yourself. Talk about your life, what you are doing. Talk about something else instead of worrying about slandering someone else and tearing them down. Bye, y'all.
Y'all want to know something that tripped me out and shook me to my boots, that I learned and I had to repent? Oh my God. So I knew gossiping was wrong. I mean, look, you know it's bad. However, I was the type of person that like to do a little kiki here and there, and also watch other people do the same thing, whether it be on TV, family members, the whole nine. Because honestly, you know it's wrong, but gossiping, it can be fun. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it can be fun. But since I recommitted and rededicated my life to the Lord fully, God has been exposing these things to me, and I've just been sharing it on my page. Did y'all know when you gossip, or you in that, or if you're a part of that, like, conversations or the dynamic, or watching it on TV or whatever, do y'all know that is a form of witchcraft? A form of witchcraft. I could not believe it. When I tell you I had to repent. Because listen, I love me some Housewives of Atlanta. I love me some Love is Blind. Oh my God. I'll talk about that another time, because my husband got on me about watching Love is Blind last night, and anyway, I'm still struggling with that. But anyway, that's not a here or there. Gossip is bad, y'all. And do y'all know when y'all gossip on people, y'all casting spells? And that is part of Satan's covenant? Y'all better not even play. Please, y'all. I know the devil is clever. He makes it seem like this stuff is so cool to do. It is not. He is not your friend, young. Y'all, if y'all doing this and y'all claim y'all believers, time is running out for us here. God is not playing with no one, with nobody. If you are doing this, you must repent, because I had to. Because I was like, say what? Gossip? Huh? Y'all better repent. Period.
But if someone gossips to you, they're always talking about other people to you, they're going to gossip about you. As a principle, see, the Bible says gossip separates even the best of friends. And I've watched it destroy people's relationships. I've watched it destroy families, communities. Gossip is even has a little bit of a twofold to it. If someone gossips to you and you don't shut it down, it's safe to say that you should learn discretion around the people who gossip, because it's going to save you so much unnecessary drama. If they talk about other people, it's just safe to say they're going to talk about you. See, God won't hurt you, but people will.
If you ever get a moment to gossip about somebody else, you hear some stuff about them, and then you get an opportunity to go run that same stuff that you heard about them to somebody else, you might want to pass that opportunity up. Okay? Cause you never know when you're gonna get your ass handed to you because of some bullshit you went and said about somebody else. Gossiping is fucking black magic. And if you go around running your mouth about somebody else, especially some sensitive business, and you think you ain't gonna get caught up for this shit, I promise you, for every even one time that you done gossip, that's a multitude of ancestors that's backing somebody up, that very person that you talking shit about. So you might want to watch yourself. You might want to be careful doing that. So many people that I have seen just running their mouth, and they don't never stop. It's always, they just be constantly talking about somebody. And them same people that I see that's always running their mouth about everybody that they come in contact with or even have the slightest hint of a problem with. They ain't even got to have a problem with you and they be running their mouth. I swear, for every person I've seen do that, their life is in shambles every single time. The universe do not mess with them. It's left and right. They losing money, somebody passing away. It's just so much. So stop gossiping about people. I mean, for real, it's not that hard. Shut your ass up. I mean, damn, if you gonna help them, help them. If you're not, shut up. Shit, help yourself and shut your ass up. All right, y'all.
Guys, you can use your enemies to make money. So let's say your enemy's name is Joshua. You're going to say, every time Joshua talks shit about me, I make money. Okay? And you can say it as often as you need to because repetition adds potency to your prayers. Another good way to, of course, speak money affirmations over yourself. You can say, every time I spend money, I make it back in the same day. Every time I spend money, I make it back 3 times. Okay? But use your enemy's energy to make a bag. Hope this helps y'all. Happy Friday.
All right, so I know I'm about to ruffle a couple of feathers with this one, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. Everybody's a witch. Everybody's a witch. Everybody's a warlock. That just is what it is. I know that makes y'all feel uncomfortable, but I'm simply stating the facts. If it would make you feel better, you can say everybody alchemizes energy. Everybody's an alchemist. And you know how we know? Because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So it has to be transformed. That transformation aspect of nature is magic. When you come out of the womb, you are taught the alpha beta system, which is a matrix. A matrix is simply a system of inputs and outputs. The input is the thought. The output is the word. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. The word is the matrix. You're casting spells. You're writing cursives. Spell it out. A better way to say this would be to say that everything is spiritual because you are a spirit. I'll say it again. Everything is spiritual because you are a spirit. Not only are you a spirit, but all things that are living are spirit, because the spirit is the breath of life, meaning it is the precept of all living. Without the spirit, you are not alive, which is why even the water, the clouds, the sea, the dew, the birds, the bees possess the spirit. Right now, most of the collective body of the Christ consciousness believes that it is disconnected from Source and not part of the body of Source. Therefore, without the knowledge that you are one with Source, you are unable to alchemize and transform the energy with the full might of your power. However, it is only when you align your chakras, self-actualize, and realize that you are not separate from Source, but in fact one with Source, and therefore you are I am, you are your Father, that you are able to talk to a mountain and tell it to be moved with just the faith of a mustard seed, because the mountain is you. Instead, you operate on a power below you, beneath you, giving your power to the God of this world, who is not, in fact, powerful at all compared to what dwells in you. Imagine what will happen when you're in the midst of a storm, I don't know, a hurricane, and you realize that you can talk to the storm and tell it to be still. I mean, really, what's going to happen to death when you realize you've already conquered it and raised from the dead? It's almost as if illness wouldn't even have any power anymore because you could just talk to it and tell it, I'm healed. After all, there would be no need to go to war with demons and devils because you could just tell them to get behind you. And of course, I know the religious people are going to call me crazy, but everything I've just stated is in your book, which tells you that you are called to do greater works than the man Yehoshua, who turned water to wine, magic, fed 5,000 from 3 loaves and 5 fishes, magic, calmed the storm, magic, raised the dead, magic, raised himself, magic, but I don't know, right? Even more ironic, you condemn witchcraft without even recognizing that you are an active participant in witchcraft. Drinking the blood, eating the body. You didn't think that was light magic, did you? The point is this.
So people say to me, you're a witch. God said in the Bible that witches are evil. God said, don't do magic and witchcraft. God said, God didn't say that. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to give you proof. God didn't say that. A 2,000-year-old book that most Christians do not know where it came from or who wrote it said that. And why? Did they go deep into research to discover, why does this book say that? Who wrote that? And should I follow it? I'm going to tell you something that is quite shocking from Joel Baden, professor of divinity. Well, he's a professor of Hebrew Bible at Yale Divinity School. He said the Bible wasn't written for us. He said, this is a professor of Hebrew Bible. He said the Bible isn't a spiritual book. The Bible isn't a holy book. He said the Bible is literature. The Bible is literature. Think on that. Meditate on that. What? He further said, no one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. Meditate on that. Meditate on that. No one who wrote what we currently have in the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. They were writing letters. They were writing literature. They were writing sometimes reworked Homer. They were writing ancient Sumerian legends and tales and mythologies with truths mattered in. They were not thinking when they were writing it, let me write a Bible. No one woke up in the morning and said, not one Bible writer, of whom many of them we don't even know who wrote it, not one woke up in the morning and said, I think I'm going to write a Bible today. And their husband or their wife or their friend or their boo or their lover or whomever said, oh, really? What's a Bible? You know, it's a big book. A lot of people are going to follow it. They're going to think it came from God. You're going to write a book and people are going to think the book came from God. I got to see this, because what would convince people that you're writing a book? I know you was just fighting with somebody down at the inn last night. You're going to write a book and people are going to think it's from God. Yeah, I'm going to write it. And it's called the Bible. No, said no one. Why are we stuck on this book that's 2,000 years old? I love the book. I absolutely love the book. Why do you think the book is binding on you? No, the book is not binding on you. The book wasn't even written for you. Now, that does not mean that you cannot get benefit from the book. I get benefit from the book all the time. I pick the book up. I might read something in the book that's inspiring. I might read something in the book that brings me to tears. I may read something in a book that causes me to have an amazing revelation, an epiphany, a Satori moment. Wow! This book is amazing. It's just not from God. And we have proof. We have proof. It's all, I'm putting it all in my book. It's link in bio. The real God is not in the Bible. So when people tell you, you can't be a witch, you can't do magic, you can't do witchcraft, there's an explanation for that. And you can find the explanation if you go into deep research of the Bible. Most people don't even love the Bible enough to actually research the Bible. Where did it come from? How did we have it? What is Codex Sinaiticus? What is Codex Alexandrinus? What is the Septuagint? What is the Masoretic text? Most people, what are the Dead Sea Scrolls? What's the Nag Hammadi Library? Most people don't love the Bible enough to really find out what the Bible is really about and what it's really saying and what it's really passing on to humanity. So don't tell me anything about the Bible if you're not researching the Bible. If you got all your information about the Bible in church, you're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. That book is not for you. That book was not written to be a Bible. That book is not binding upon you. That book is an extremely valuable book. That book has hexes and curses and aliens and dragons and spaceships and portals and allegory and mythology. It's got Greek gods. It's got the goddess. It's got, this book is mind-blowing if you really knew what was in that book. Mind-blowing. I promise you, if they ask me, you're going to be on a deserted island for the rest of your life, what do you want? I would say, without hesitation, give me the Bible. You can only take one item. Give me the Bible. I'm just going to be here with the Bible. Not because I think it's a holy book. Not because I think it's from God. Not because I think it's binding upon me. Not because I think that somehow I'm beholden to listen to this book. No, because this book is humanity's book, and this book is preserving wisdom that people tended to and wrote and passed on and passed on and passed on. This book is magical by itself, because why did all these people take such care and such devotion and such attention to these books and putting them together and hiding them in caves and burying them when the marauders were coming and writing them over and over and over and passing them on to people and writing it again? They didn't have typewriters, they didn't have computers. Obviously, there's something important about all of that. Not just for Christians, not just for Jewish people, for the whole world. There's something important about that for the whole world. So any person, be you witch, be you preacher, pastor, shaman, if you want, if you are led to, you can pick up a Bible. Christians, stop telling people, why are you reading the Bible? You're a witch. Witches can't read the Bible. The Bible says that. It sounds very kindergartenish and extremely elementary when you consider the vastness of this book and that anyone can access this book, and indeed everyone is free to, because it's not a religious book. A Muslim, an Islamic person can have a Bible. A Jewish person can have the whole Bible, the Jewish Bible and the Christian Bible. It's not a spiritual book. And if we take our spiritual lens off, if we stop looking at the Bible like it's a spiritual book, we can start to really understand what the Bible is actually saying. And we can appreciate the messages and the clues that it is giving us to our ancient origins and our true divine nature. I freaking love you. Mwah. Peace. ValerieLove.com, ChristianWitches.com.
So she's talking about the ear ringing, y'all, and she said that the doctor said that it might be schizophrenia, but she knew it was witchcraft. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to schizophrenia, did you know that that's actually an outcome of witchcraft being done on you? Any mind, like mental illnesses, even like a major depression disorder, bipolar disorder, anxiety, all these anxiety attacks and stuff like that that be happening to people, that's actually an outcome of the witchcraft happening to you. A lot of people don't know that. And like I said, the open doors for that, you know, of course, generational curses be passing down, but the open doors to that is fornication, is doing the witchcraft. Because a lot of people that do witchcraft, they have mental issues too. It's anger, it's wrath, it's pride, it's all the deadly sins. Okay, it's not living a holy life. Like, you're not walking a life of repentance. And so this be the outcome of it. When people are in deep sexual sin as well, these things are bound to happen. This is why love spells are often are able to happen on people, because they be in these deep dark covenants, and God tries to give them time and time again, like, hey, come to me, come to me, come to me. But instead, they're being rebellious. And being rebellious and being stubborn is witchcraft as well, according to 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22 through 23. And that's why it says obedience is better than sacrifice. Do you want to sacrifice clarity? Do you want to sacrifice not having stability in your mental health? Like, do you want to sacrifice that, or you just want to be obedient and do what God is telling you to do? He really don't ask for much. We as human beings just be the problem. So I just want to speak on that a little bit, because I can go on and on and on. But just take everything that I said back to the Lord and let him open up your eyes, let the scales drop off your eyes with things that he'll reveal to you, like that's been going on your whole life, but you just been like, not that deep, or it's probably just this, or leaning on your own understanding. God always does that with me, and it's been happening a lot this year, last year. The more I submit to him, the more that I don't try to just make up a reason of why things happen, or I'm going off of what another human being said and it's not what he said. That's when he reveals more. It takes humility, for that to happen. So I just wanted to mention that.
Greetings, y'all. Greetings. So I just come through with a little slight message or whatever. Y'all, the ones who y'all not too sure about the spiritual ish, a lot of y'all is I'm gonna say y'all a little skeptical, everybody not out here playing. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody not out here acting. That's all I'm saying. When you are dealing with somebody that is really connected with their spiritual team, that is really tapped into their spiritual guides and court, you need to be careful. You need to be mindful. If you sitting down shishooing, meaning talking shit, being messy on the phone with somebody else outside of them, and you think they won't find out, think a fucking again. Okay, because I'm a pass this message for y'all. Spirit can see all, hear all, and when you on the phone talking shit and gossiping, which is also a fucking form of witchcraft, that person's ancestors see your ass and hear every fucking thing that you saying about their chosen one. Okay, now we all chosen, but again, if you call yourself fucking with somebody or talking shit and putting your mouth on somebody who is really connected to their spiritual team, you need to just chill. Don't do it anymore, because the rat that's gonna come behind, and the person don't even know it, but their ancestors do. So when you see shit going on in your life, just random ass shit going on, situations happening, your finances ain't working out properly, different opportunities and things that you're looking to manifest, they not coming to pass, think about what you've been sitting down talking. Keep your fucking mouth off people, because everybody out y'all not playing. Okay? And y'all be hearing the saying you gonna fuck around and find out. You gonna fuck around and find out. And if your life has already been hard, then baby, you shouldn't be trying to bring any more bad karma to you. You need to be trying to change. That's why Oya is such a very, very pivotal Orisha that I feel that does not get a lot of people don't talk about her a lot. But I understand now, because a lot of motherfuckers is not cool with change. They don't want to transform. People just want to stay, oh, well, that's just the way I am. No, baby, that's not just the way you are. We all come here to evolve into who we are meant to be. And your higher self is not no messy ass person, okay? You're blocking your blessings, putting your mouth on people. Keep your mouth to yourself, baby, because you're sending out subliminal evil eyes. Chill out.
Oh, she wants to copy. Well, I'm going to do some witchcraft. A prayer against copycats. Ancestors, hear my call. I speak with truth, fire, and righteous anger. They tried to copy me. They tried to borrow my light. They tried to twist my words and call them their own. But you can't steal what was divinely given. You can't mimic what flows from a chosen soul. You can't carry power that was never meant for you. To the ones who imitate and pretend, be warned. May every word you took crumble. May every post you make echo with emptiness. May the spirits that surround you be ashamed and turn their backs on you. What is mine is protected. What I create is sealed in spirit. What you mimic will betray you in front of all who watch. My gifts are blessed, yours are borrowed. My words are rooted, yours are hollow. My path is forged in fire, yours ends in smoke. Let your following fall flat. Let your name be known for theft and mediocrity. I'm not just a content creator. I am the source, the blueprint, the original spell in human form.
Black witches, voodoo, hoodoo, juju practitioners, santeras, candomblé, Ifa, all of y'all, okay? Please let me and the rest of our Black sisters know, what can we do to protect ourselves during these next few years of chaos that are about to rain down upon us? What can we do to protect ourselves individually and collectively? Protect us Black women, Black children. The next few years is about to be wild, and I'm really concerned that a lot of that is going to fall on us Black women's heads and Black children's heads. Despite the fact that we were the only motherfuckers to do the right damn thing. Let us know what candles we got to buy, how many eggs we got to crack, and what spices we need to burn. Tell us what we need to do so we can put a dome of protection around us so we can survive this next however many fucking years. Get in the comments and let us know. Tag your favorite Black hoodoo, voodoo, juju queen, your favorite mambo, and let us know. Because shit is about to get real, and we don't deserve it.
Now, one of the videos where this young lady basically said about the Instagram baddies, the Instagram girlies who, something will happen where they are successful, they won an award or something, but then immediately after something bad happened to them, is because, could be not all the time, but it could be because people are wishing on their downfall, and too many people's energy is wishing on their downfall. So no matter what, something rather big or small can happen where they basically are brought down to like a lower pedestal, you know what I mean? Because of the energy, just like when it says where one or two are gathered, because the energy is so strong where there's one or two people gathered, which is considered a coven. So just because you're not in a witchy coven, but you are in a gossip group, maybe you call that gossip group a text group, the name of the person that you're gossiping about, right? Or you call it my girls, or whatever the case may be, but all you do in that group is basically talk shit about other people, bash them, and share pictures and share your think piece about what you think about that person. You're literally sending them witchcraft, and you're literally causing things to come back to you because you don't know the person that you're gossiping about, whether or not they have some sort of candle burning for transmuting of the energy, not necessarily transmuting of the energy, but send back to sender, and or they have a transmitting of the energy, which I highly recommend, because at the end of the day, if people are talking about you, they are sending you willingly, they're sending you their energy. They're literally sending you their energy, and you can do whatever it is that you wish to do with that energy. Not saying that you should be going out there and doing anything bad, but at the end of the day, if someone sends you their energy willingly, you can do what you want with it. You can either send it back to them times 13 using your prayers, whatever it is that you say, your angels, you pray to your angels, your guides, whatever, and or they can transmute that energy to give them more success. So I remember when TikTok first started, I heard this girl, well, it was this return to sender chant that you can say to return back to sender, and it's the most powerful when you are in the shower, especially if you do like salt bath. Like I'll have like my body scrub, but it's salt instead of sugar, and I do have a sugar one that I use on a particular day. But if you say this return to sender chant, which I don't recommend, because if you can just transmute the energy, it will benefit you better in the long run. Because if they send you bad energy, you can transmute it. If they send you good energy, you can transmute it. But energy is energy. It's just like energy cannot be destroyed, right? So you can say this chant in the shower, and it goes, I send all negative energy back to its sender immediately times 13. May it sit with them. There's two different ways that I say it. I'm going to tell you the first one that I learned on TikTok, but it's no longer available on TikTok. It was during the C19, that's when I heard it, and I picked it up. I downloaded the video, but I lost the video. But the affirmation, the return to sender chant was so good that I would repeat it every single day, and now it's like stuck in my head. But I have change it around to make it personal to me. So if you're interested, I don't think you'll find it anywhere else, but you can write it down. So here's how it goes. This is the original one, and I'll tell you the one that I've created myself. And if you're in the comment section, if you want to write it down, type it out for other people, then you can as well. But this is it. It goes, I send all negative energy back to its sender immediately times 13. May it sit with them. May it stick with them. May it eat them alive. All forms of jealousy, hate, envy, black magic, anything fraudulent or negative will be stopped in its tracks and immediately sent back to its sender times 13. May those stupid sons of bitches choke off mentioning my name in any ill or false ways. Ashe. Now you can do that. You can say that in the shower because you know shower holds memory. You are washing yourself and allowing everything to drain down to the sink or to the shower, to the drain, right? So you're saying that. You can say it over and over and over again. The more you say it, the more it gets stuck in your head, the more you can just repeat it on the go, whatever, whenever you feel like you need it. Let me take a sip of water and we'll be back. When I rewrote it and decided to do it my way, this is what I said. Now, like I said before, I do recommend doing a transmutation of energy, which is better. I will give you a quick later on. So it goes, I send negative energy back to its sender immediately times 13. Seen and unseen, known and unknown, paid for or unpaid for, dead or alive, past or present. I send it back to its sender immediately times 13. May it sit with them, may it stick with them, may it eat them alive. All forms of jealousy, hate, envy, black magic, anything fraudulent or negative will be stopped in its tracks and immediately sent back to its sender times 13. May those stupid sons of bitches choke off mentioning my name in any ill or false ways. Ashe. Now, the way I said it, I only changed a little bit by adding something new, which is seen and unseen. You never know. Maybe it's someone that you know right in front of your face, and you don't even know that they're doing that to you. Someone that someone might have sent your pictures to somebody overseas to do whatever work, seen and unseen. Paid for or unpaid for. People could be gossiping about you for free. And sometimes they might be sending little messages to their friends, or they might be sending them some sort of cash app just to send information on you. Or they might be chatting about you over dinner. You don't know. Maybe somebody took them out to dinner. All of a sudden, that person who's getting free food just spilling everything about you because they done got a $3 burger or something. I don't know. It's not my business, right? Dead or alive. You don't know. People work with some really strange stuff sometimes. They could be sending very unexpected things behind you just because you are this powerful person that they need to come together and do extra works to try to take you down. Hopefully that's not the case, but you never know, so therefore you prepare yourself just in case, Not to scare people. None of my videos are here to scare you, just to prepare you. And if it's something that you feel like you don't need preparation for, then so be it. And if you feel like you do need preparation, so here's a video. I just tell y'all whatever pops into my head when I'm making the videos. I think those are downloads that I get because I do sit out in the sun and I get a lot of downloads while I'm sleeping and also immediately while I'm talking. So take it or leave it, Past or present. When I say past or present, could be because sometimes you are in a family or bloodline where maybe your cousin, strange cousin, would decide to marry into a family back in the days because she knew better. She didn't know better. Married and basically sold the whole bloodline to this family that they don't even know about. You know what I mean? Things could happen where it causes generational curses in people's family. So in my opinion, past or present. So if anything happened in the past or right now, we don't know, we're going to put that out there too. Known and unknown. You might know, you might not know. So known and unknown, seen and unseen, dead or alive, past or present, paid for or unpaid for. So I told you all of that. So you can choose to say, you can choose not to say it, and or, which is my absolute favorite, is transmuting the energy. So here's one way you could transmute the energy. So this is one thing that I do. Okay? So while people are talking to me, if you're talking crap, I don't know, you're at work, somebody decide to, they think they're all big and bad, although they're making the same amount of money as you, they come to your face and say something. Or you are at your in-laws' house and they're just being ridiculous. People used to always think I was a witch because of doing that, right? You sit there, you look at them like this, right? You stare at them, they're talking to you. You're staring at them, they're talking to you. You stare, you tilt your head, then you shake your head, yeah. Like, okay, I hear you, type stuff, right? But you're straight face. And then when you're done, when they're still talking, you readjust yourself, look at yourself in the mirror if you have to, whatever it is that you need to do. And then when you're done, when they're done, you turn back around and smile at them. Are you done? Do you feel better now? Just like that. You gotta be able to control your anger, you know, because the one who loses control of their anger is being controlled by the next person. Anyways, so then now that you say they're done, now you're going to take a deep breath, feel the energy, feel the anger, let it go all inside you and manifest what it is that you want. I don't know, a new house, a new car, whatever it is, think about it and then release.
Is somebody talking behind your back and you'd like them to stop? Don't worry. Turn to the dark arts. Turn to witchcraft. Start by carving their name into a black candle. If you don't know their name, I know a plethora of 4-letter words that'll do wonders. Bind the candle with some string or twine. Normally, I would use some red twine, but I can't find it. All my things are lost. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my neck. I'm going to dress the candle with some oils. You could use herbs like mustard seed, black pepper, black salt. Those are historically accurate spell ingredients for the hexing and cursing. And I'm just going to get out some salt, make myself a little circle. Now, after you make your little circle of salt, okay, you're going to put the candle inside the salt circle. Then I'm going to add some quartz and smoky quartz. Because I want to. That's my prerogative. You don't have to. Now, if they shut the hell up, nothing will happen to them. But if they keep talking about you behind your back, I don't know, something's going to happen. And it won't be nothing good. Trust me. They'll probably get hit in the mouth or something.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Happy Monday. Let's open up my PR package. Oh, it's oils. I thought it was something else. I was expecting something completely different. But these are oils from Art of Roots. And if you guys know, I've been using Art of Roots for a really long time. So let's open these up. Because these oils are. I got quite a bit of oil. I didn't realize I had bought that much oil. Alright, so, and you guys know I have a discount for you guys for the Art of Roots. If you're trying to support it, I don't know if it's a black owned company, honestly. Alright, so the first one is Law Stay Away. Nice. Has all the wonderful herbs inside. Also, you guys can find these oils on my Shopify store. And then, of course, use the link so you can save some money on it. So, this one is the Hakite. And this one is Seduction and Passion. Seduction and Passion. Next one. I might need a knife to open this up. It's gonna be really loud. Alright, let me get a knife. Alright, so next one. Venus Love Oil. Amazing. And they smell so good. Oh, so good. Alright, next one is Fast Luck Oil. And let's see. Quick Cash Oil. We love a quick cash. Like I said, guys, this is the Art of Root oils. You can find them at artofroots.com or click on the link below and use my discount code so you can, of course, save some. Or you can just go to my Shopify store and grab some Art of Roots and put the discount at checkout so you can get 10% off. Don't forget that. And this is attraction oil to attract money, attract love, attract good luck, attract someone to you. It's all depending on what you're doing. But, ooh, it's that girl Jezebel. This one is made with Jezebel root and Queen Elizabeth root and all that. And this is the last stash. So I have so many oils, guys. I don't even know when I'm going to be able to finish using all of them. Goddess of Power oil, sweet. And the next one is Get Noticed oil. Or you try to get noticed by someone, or are you online and you have an online presence and you want to get noticed by brand deals, brand partners and all that. Well, this oil is the best one for you. It's the Art of Roots Get Noticed oil. And then gold digging oil. So this is for our gold diggers out here who are trying to snatch some money. I swear by these oils when I tell you. So like I said before, go ahead and check out artofroots.com and use my discount code that is in the screen here. Don't forget, because you will be saving a whole lot, and their oils are actually on sale right now. I believe they have a buy one get one, so you want to